You are live. But let me check this. So, oh, this one got sound, right? This one got sound, right? Testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Got sound. But here got sound, then okay lah. Can you turn on and see if there's sound? Your own Facebook. Is 10 second. You want? That's open. Or
is it if you have any counting?
or go to the main set. Have okay, got sound lah. Kita dia sale. We got some meaning on that one. What was the view? Oh, here. But here is not fixed. Okay, never mind. I don't know. As long as you did like that, can really.
Yes.
Okay. Where? The strangest thing is, over here, you are like, so you're like, whatever. I can start. Here got sound, right? Hello, everyone. Can everyone hear me well? Should be able to. Welcome to my online mini session today at 8 p.m. I'm Serena. Welcome to Nana Tang. This is my studio. Okay, today's class I will be sharing with you more about flower piping. Okay, flower piping. If you don't know what it is, it's basically using some kind of cream to pipe flowers. So you need like tools like a piping tip, flower nail and flower scissors to move your flower around. Okay, you can use many kinds of cream to pipe flowers. Like some people use whipped cream, some people use buttercream, some the most recent one and the most innovative one is using chocolate. Okay, really chocolate to pipe flowers. So actually, there's many kind of medium used to pipe flowers. Okay, it's not just buttercream. But today I will be showing you how I use buttercream to pipe flowers. Okay, very simple buttercream recipe that I'll be showing to you, and I will show you how I frost my cake. A faster version, and I'll try to keep everything within 1 hour. Okay, and if you have questions, feel free to type in the comment, and when it show on my screen, I will answer it when I can. Okay, I'll try do my best. Hello, hello Brenda. Okay, that's a two screen as well, a white screen and also a close-up screen. I will try to rotate it and change it accordingly whenever you need to see a close-up. Yeah, I mentioned a little bit about flower piping, and without further ado, let's start. Okay, with the buttercream recipe. I'm using Swiss meringue buttercream. Okay, as I mentioned, you can use many different kind of cream for flower piping. Usually, I will use Swiss meringue buttercream. Okay, I use this to frost my cake. I also use this to pipe my flowers. Okay, you can use the same technique on how I pipe rose, for example, and use another kind of medium, for example, chocolate. Same technique to pipe a rose. Okay, so not much difference. It's just the taste of the cream will be different when you pipe flowers. Swiss meringue buttercream involve cooking of heating up the sugar and egg white. Okay, in my mixing bowl, there's a sugar and egg white. We need to heat it up and melt sugar via a double boiling process. Okay, that is about Swiss meringue buttercream. That's always double boiling process involved. Okay, so let my water heat up a little bit. Maybe we'll heat it up. Maybe I can talk a little bit about the different courses that is currently happening as well. And Nana Tang Studio, we actually only teach maximum 4 students currently. We'll see the situation, understand that it's a sensitive situation, so we try to keep all our classes are really small, just 4 students maximum, unless all the students in the class, they're all friends, so you can go up to 8 people, but for strangers or people you don't know, maximum is 4 packs. And if you want to know more details about my upcoming courses, you can go to my Facebook page. I actually flag it up on the very first post on my Facebook page, Nana Tang, Big House and Studio. Okay, maybe I'll share the link later. Now we'll focus on the buttercream piping class. Okay, it's a free sharing session, and if you are seeing this video on my Facebook page, you might want to join my Facebook group. Okay, Facebook group. Just click. It's in the screen www.nantang.com/mini. Okay, I will be doing my best to share different knowledge every 2 weeks. Okay, previous week I did peppercorn. Okay, Korean peppercorn is a very super thick and big giant size macaroon that is trending in Korea. And this week I'm sharing with you about flower piping. So there's many different things I will be sharing in the future as well. Okay, now my water is heating up. Okay, and I'm gonna put my mixing bowl over. to double boil this sugar and egg white mixture. Okay. Once you put over, you have to start mixing immediately. And you realize that, oh, I'm using my hand to do it. Maybe you never see it before if you make Swiss meringue. I'm using my hand instead of the typical spatula or whisk. Of course, you have to be clean your hands or wash your hands and wear a glove when you're doing this. So everything maintained at the highest hygiene level. Okay, I like to use my hand to do the mixing because I can feel whether or not the sugar is there. Okay, you have to fully melt the sugar. That's the number one important point. The second point is to heat up the mixture to around 50 to 60 degrees. Okay, this is a pretty hot temperature, but it's still bearable for most adults. Okay, if you are really scared of hot, you think you can't take it, then you use a spatula to do this step and have a thermometer with you to check the temperature. Okay, but with using hand, I actually used to it, so I know that when is this hotness is at 50 to 60 degrees already. This temperature is pretty hot. It's like a hot shower. It's almost the maximum temperature that you can touch. So, okay, I know this is the maximum temperature I can touch. I'm gonna finish it off and remove from the heat. Okay, and by this 50, 60 degree, 100% no more sugar already. Okay, your sugar would have already dissolved, so you don't have to worry. Okay, after this is done, you're gonna put your stand mixer, or you can use hand mixer if you don't have stand mixer, to beat into meringue at soft peak. Okay, I'll show you what is soft peak, meringue soft peak, and beat at higher speed. Okay. I'll push this over a little bit so you can see better. Okay, machine at the highest speed, beating into meringue. Okay, at soft peak consistency. It will take a while. Okay, maybe while waiting for it to change into soft peak meringue, is there any questions that you want to ask? Any questions? I will answer them while we are waiting for the meringue. No questions? No questions? Okay, if maybe no questions. After this been changed to soft peak meringue, you need to add in your butter. Okay, this is a buttercream. Definitely, you need butter. So we have LMV. Okay, you can use any butter brand that you like. President, White brand. It's totally up to your own preference. Okay, we use LMV to the buttercream. Recipe will be shared on the Facebook group. So if you want the recipe, it will be shared at the end of the session on my Facebook group. To join the group, you have to go to www.com/mini. Okay, nangateng.com/mini. Okay, go and join my Facebook group. This Facebook group is called Nangateng's mini class. Okay, join the group and you can get the recipe at the end of the class, not now. Okay, from here I can see that my meringue already changed into fully white and fluffy consistency. This is where you need to check whether or not which stage of the meringue it is at. Okay. Show you here. Soft peak consistency. The meringue will actually form a hook like this. It's not pointing up. Okay. We want a hook shape meringue. Okay, to form soft peak. Okay, not too soft that everything is falling down like this. Soft peak consistency. Okay, and we can add in butter. Now when you add in butter, you should use low speed. Okay, you don't use high speed. If you use high speed, your butter will fly out. Okay, bit by bit, small amount of butter. Add in. Machine at low speed. Put one there. Butter I use unsalted, but if you like salty taste, some people like it. In your buttercream, you can use salted butter as well. Okay, all butter in. When all butter is in, now it's time to increase the speed slowly. Increase the speed of your machine. Probably every 5 seconds, increase one level until you reach the highest speed of your machine. Okay, while you increase, do also scrape down the meringues on the side of your bowl. Okay. Increase until you reach the highest speed. Now this is the highest speed of my machine. Okay, you will see that the consistency of the buttercream will start to change. Okay, it will become thicker and everything will combine into cream form. Okay, when it changes texture fully, you see it's like thickening. Reduce the speed of the machine to half the speed of your machine. Medium speed. Okay, medium speed for 30 seconds. 30. For around 30 seconds, and that's when it's complete. Okay, and done. This is what we get. Buttercream is very stable. Okay, it doesn't drop from your spatula. Okay, quite light as well because of the meringue. There's a lot of air inside, so it's not a kind of a gelato buttercream like American buttercream. This is quite light and mild butter taste. Okay, so this buttercream is done. I'm gonna use this to frost your cake. I mean, frost my cake. Right. Okay. So, frosting of cake, you need to have certain tools, okay, to frost your cake in the professional and proper way. You definitely need certain tools. For example, a good turntable that doesn't stop easily. If you have a turntable that stops when you touch it, means it's a bad turntable, okay? It has to be quite heavy and turn smoothly and don't stop easily, okay? And you need cake board for your cake. You need piping bag as well. And you need off-angle spatula. And also a stripper. My stripper, give me a while. Okay, you need a stripper. Okay, all the different tools have different purpose. Okay, turntable is to help you when you are spreading out your buttercream. Piping bag is to make things more neat and easier for you to spread out the buttercream. Okay, and then off-angle spatula is also to help to spread out the buttercream. It's not to smooth your cake. Smoothing of your cake is using a scraper. Okay. I'm gonna fill some buttercream in my piping bag first. Okay. Cut a small hole. And paste first layer of your cake. Okay, a little bit of buttercream on your cake board. This is like a glue to stick on your cake. Okay. Paste down in the middle of your cake board and spread some buttercream. In this stage, you can, I'm just using a plain buttercream, but if you like some flavors, for example, you like chocolate ganache, that's when you put in the middle of the cake layers, okay, chocolate ganache, or you want strawberry, mango, anything that can be used as a filling, you put that in between the cake layers, okay? But I'm just gonna use normal buttercream because it's just a demonstration. Okay, when you put a layer of cream, this is when you need to spread out a little bit more evenly. Okay, using off-angle spatula, spread it out. Do your best to have it as flat as possible. Don't make a mountain. Okay, please don't make a mountain. As flat as possible. And put the next layer on top and repeat the step. Same step. You can use again ganache or strawberry, mango, or lychee, any kind of fillings in between. Okay, and I'm just gonna spread it out a little bit to make it more even. Okay, and put the last layer of cake. If this is the last layer, you have to make sure that the flatter side of the cake, which is here, this is the flatter side of the cake, is facing up. Okay, not this way, but change this way. Okay, flatter side on top. Press down a little bit. Don't press too hard to stick them. Okay, the next step is to crumb coat the entire cake. What is crumb coat? If you see like the cake crumbs is coming out is totally normal because you are touching the cake, playing with the cake. So all the cake crumbs will come out is normal, but you don't want the cake crumbs to be seen on the final look of the cake. So you need this cake crumb layer to secure all the cake crumbs in the inner layer so it doesn't come out when you put on the next layer. Okay, so crumb coat layer is very thin layer of buttercream covering the entire cake. Okay, and at the same time you also want to cover the gaps on the side of the cake. All this gap, try to cover it as much as possible as well. Okay, the gap on the bottom of the cake, you also have to fill it up. Okay, how I'm holding my tools, I'm always trying to hold in a parallel manner. Okay, if you are spreading out the top, hold in a parallel manner. Parallel, don't do this. You get like a mountain. Okay, don't. The way you hold your tools is important. Always parallel to the cake surface. Okay, on the side also parallel, straight. Okay, as straight as possible. Okay, fully cover your cake with thin layer of buttercream. No more hole on the side. Okay, no hole, all cover, including the bottom. Fully covered with cream and so thin that you can still see your cake. Okay, you need to still see your cake. If you cannot see your cake anymore, that means you put too much cream on it. Okay, just thin layer, as thin as possible. And now clean off your tool. Okay, it has some cake crumbs on it, so make sure to clean up before you move to the next step. Okay, I'm gonna fill up my pipes bag. And now I'm gonna put a thicker layer of buttercream covering the entire cake. Okay, I mean, if you like it naked cake, then you don't need to do this step. Okay, you just have to make sure the side is no holes, no gaps, and very clean looking. But now I'm doing the normal frosting of covering the entire cake. So I'm gonna pipe squeeze from the bottom. Okay, and pipe, try to pipe same thickness of the buttercream. One hand piping, one hand turning the turntable. Okay, do not move your body. Okay, don't do that. Turn the turntable. That's the purpose of turntable. And a little bit more buttercream. Make sure to pipe on the edge also, and the top as well. Fully cover. Okay, fully cover, and use your off-angle spatula to spread out. Okay, note that I'm using the word spread out. I'm not using the word smoothing. Okay, smoothing will use this tool. Off-angle spatula is to spread out a little bit more evenly. Okay, usually I'll start off on the top. As usual, make sure it's parallel to the cake surface. Don't do this, like I mentioned, you'll create a mountain. Okay, parallel to the cake surface. Gently spread out the buttercream. Okay, this is so good for the top, and do the same for the sides. Be gentle. Do not use so much strength that you scrape off the buttercream. Okay, be gentle. Okay, just a little bit. Okay, more even. And you change to using a scraper. Now, how to hold scraper? Hold with 4 fingers. Okay, and again, same, parallel to the cake surface. Parallel and at a 45-degree angle. 45, not like this, not 90-degree, 45-degree angle, touching the cake. Your master hand is holding on the scraper. Your non-master hand is the one turning the turntable. Okay, touch. Do not put any pressure on the hand that is holding the scraper. No pressure, just touching, and turn your turntable without stopping. Okay, turn a few rounds, and now I know that I want to stop turning. You have to remove your master hand first before you stop turning. Okay, let me do it one more time. Okay, touching the cake 45-degree parallel, and turn your turntable. Do not use pressure on the master hand. And now I want to stop turning. You have to remove your hand first, the hand that is holding on your scraper. Remove, then you stop turning. Okay, this is so you will create a more gentle final line at the end. It won't be so obvious that it's the end line. Okay, we don't want the obvious line on your cake. Just a few times, and now you can see which part of your cake need more buttercream. Okay, areas that are not smooth, maybe you can see a little bit. Oh, I think here, the close up, a little rough and a little bit of a hole like this. This is not smooth enough. This is because there's a lack of cream. Okay, not enough cream to make it smooth. So we are going to add on the buttercream on this area. Add on. The H2. And repeat the smoothing step. Okay, back to your scraper. Same thing, 45-degree, touching your cake, and turn the turntable without stopping. Okay, only stop when you remove your master hand. Okay, and let's check the cake. Maybe this area still have a little bit of a hole, so I'm gonna add on again. Repeat this step until the side is smooth enough. Okay. Okay. Now pretty smooth. Okay. But if you see the cake design for this flower cake, there's some watercolor effect. It's not just plain white. So to create this watercolor effect is very simple. You just have to, from here onwards, add on some colored buttercream. It's the same buttercream, but it's a color. Okay, so randomly spread this colored buttercream around your cake. Just a random area. Maybe you can use 2 colors if you like, not just 1 color. You can do 2 colors. For example, maybe I add some red. And using your off-angle spatula, spread out the cream a little bit. Spread out a little bit and go back to your scraper. Touching the cake same way. Turn a few rounds and start. You will get the watercolor effect. Okay? The size, if you are happy with the size, that's where you start to work on the top. Okay, the top is easy. Just go back to your off-angle spatula. Scrape the extra buttercream that is on the edge. Scrape to the center and remove. Okay, scrape to the center and remove. Again, it's a parallel angle. Okay. Every time you scrape, you clean 1 time. Okay, don't keep repeating. And be gentle first. Once you are happy, you see sharp edge. Okay, this sharp edge, you can stop. Sharp edge and the top of the cake is flat. Okay, this kind of a sharp edge. If you want a more sharp edge, then you can repeat the step again. For example, smoothing the side 1 more time and doing the top 1 more time. It will make a little bit of difference if you repeat this step. Okay, good. And the last step is to clean your cake board. To clean your cake board, we are using a small spatula, required palette knife, okay, to clean the buttercream that is on your cake board. Don't use the kitchen towel to clean it, because most of the time, if you are not careful, you will damage your cake. Okay, so use something small and thin to scrape away. Okay, give me a while. Okay, this palette knife. Okay, to clean your cake board, scrape. Of course, still be careful when you scrape, but you will get a cleaner cake board without damaging your cake. Okay. Okay, maybe the final one, you can wipe a little bit on the outer layer of the board, and you get a fully frosted cake that is ready for decoration. Okay, I'll put this on the side for a while. And now I will show you how to pipe a few flowers. Okay, I already piped some so that you don't keep watching me pipe for an hour. So I already prepared some flowers that I piped beforehand. Okay, these are roses. Different instructors pipe roses differently. If you are a flower piping follower, you like this flower piping trend and you follow different instructors, you will see that different instructors pipe flowers differently, even though it's the same rose. Some look more rustic, some look more natural, some look more OCD, very neat looking. So it really depends on the instructor, how they pipe flowers. Different instructors, different technique. Okay. Now I'll first show you how I pipe blossom. Okay. Blossom flower, usually I pipe that first because it has to be frozen. Some flowers need to keep in the freezer before you assemble it. Okay, flowers that is flat and easily separate and damaged, those flowers you freeze it. Okay, flowers like roses that is quite thick and big, you can easily lift it up using a flower lifter. Okay, you don't need to freeze it. Okay, you can just use it when it's in a room temperature consistency and decorate it straight away on your cake. Okay, I'll show you how I make. I will use white color for blossom first. Okay, then I will make two colors, this peach and rose color for the roses. Okay. For this blossom flower, we will need parchment paper. We'll pipe on the parchment paper and put into the freezer to freeze. So it's just a parchment paper, or some people call it baking paper. And we need a flower nail so that you can turn when you pipe the flowers. Okay, this is a basic flower that you usually learn in basic flower piping class. Okay, flower nail. This is tip number 103. 103. Okay, tip number 103. The thinner side usually face out. Okay, not inside. Face away. A little bit of buttercream on your nail. And then paste your parchment paper or baking paper on it. Attach. And then pipe first petal. Okay, don't put flat on your nail. Tilt up a little bit because the flower is not so flat on the paper. Tilt up and master hand squeeze. Don't master hand turn the nail. Okay, again, second petal behind the first petal. Pipe behind, squeeze and turn your nail. Okay, we see. Maybe need to tilt down. Let us adjust the camera a little bit to go lower. This one needs to go down. Yeah, okay. Okay. And two petals now. And the third petal behind the second petal, squeeze and turn your nail. The fourth one, same, squeeze, turn your nail. The fifth one, same, squeeze, turn your nail. Okay, so we have 5 petals for a blossom flower. Okay. And we'll repeat one more time in case you never see properly. Again, the thin side of the tip facing away from you. I'm using 103. Pipe first petal. Squeeze and turn your nail. Both start at the same time. Squeeze and turn your nail. It's a must to turn your nail. If you don't turn your nail, your petals will not look smooth. Okay? The fourth and the fifth on top of the first. Okay? So we have 5 petals for one blossom flower. We'll freeze this later. Okay? I already piped some. So this is our blossom flower. Okay, next I will do roses. Okay, let me make a peach color. Okay, peach color you can use a combination of both a little bit of rose and lemon yellow. You can use a combination of these two for the color. A little bit of rose color and some lemon yellow while using gel color. Okay, gel color, not oil color. Um, okay, depends on how intense you want the color to be. You put more color, you get a darker color. Okay, I will just stop here for this peach color. Okay, peach is like a orange color. So combination of red and yellow. Okay. I'll show you how to pipe rose. Okay. I got shadow. Okay. Again, pipe directly. This one, pipe directly on your nail. No more parchment paper because we are not freezing this flower. Okay. Pipe directly on the nail. Squeeze a base. Okay. Again, same. It's the same tip number 103. 103 is quite a versatile piping tip that you can use to pipe many different kind of flowers. Okay. Same. The thinner side of the tip is facing up. Okay. Touch the top of the base. Squeeze and turn your nail to create a cone. Okay. A small little hole. And pipe petals. Start piping from the bottom of your nail. Squeeze and move up higher than the cone and down. Okay, again squeeze up higher than the cone and down. While you pipe up and down from the right hand, my master right hand, the hand that is holding on the nail need to turn. Okay, both start at the same time. Squeeze up, turning your nail and down. Okay, both need to start at the same time. And repeat. For every petals, you are overlapping half of the previous petal. Okay, you need to overlap the petals and pipe similar height. Okay, not suddenly too low. And always check on top of your flower. Don't just see the size, see on top and check the size and the arrangement of the petals. Does it look nice? Okay, to me it looks good enough. So I'm gonna stop here for this flower and transfer using flower lifter. Okay, open fully, close a little bit, holding on to your flower and slide out. Okay, stable and put it down. Don't open or close your scissors. Just press down and it will come out. Okay, we'll do one more time. Again, pipe a base and a cone in the middle of the base and pipe petals higher than the cone. And each petal is overlapping half of previous petal. Okay, bigger. Check the top. I think I like this size. So I will stop here, same, and transfer it, open, close a little bit, holding on to your flower, and slide. Okay, and put it down, press down a little bit, and it can come out easily. Okay, that is for your rose. Let's make a different color, a more pinkish tone. Same is gel color that we are using. And just rose alone. This rose color is a very nice color that I quite like. Rose color. Okay, I need to write just here. Rose color from Wilton. I will make this a little bit lighter color because the previous one that I have is a little bit more dark. Okay, it's good to have a different tone of colors. Let's say it's all rose color, but some darker and some lighter. Okay, so when you arrange it, it looks more natural and nice. Okay, into your piping bag. Don't overfill your piping bag. Okay, just be 1 scoop will do. Don't add so much in your piping bag. Fill it up and you have difficulty squeezing it. Okay, don't overfill it. Around palm size, palm area is good enough. Okay, same thing, repeat one more time. Rose, pipe a base and pipe a cone and pipe petals from the bottom up, down, turning your nail and overlap half of previous petal. It's a must to turn your nail. Without turning, your petal will look very wrinkled. Okay, I'll make the small size, mini size, less petals. Okay, small flowers is actually more ideal to use to decorate on your cake. Okay, if everything too big flowers, your cake will look like an overfill. Okay, done for the flowers. Okay. Now I'm gonna use this flower to decorate on the cake that I frosted just now. Back here. Okay. I need some excess cream to put on the base. Okay, the flowers are not flat on the cake. They are in the angle, 45-degree angle. And there's a support below the flower. This support is the cream that you have. Okay, any extra cream that you have for the bottom. Pipe a little bit of cream as a support. And take up the flower. Open scissors. Maybe I want this. Always start off with the bigger flower. Okay. Open scissors and close a little bit and slide it out. Slide. Do not pluck. Okay, only sliding. And put it down on the support. You can put in this angle or this angle from the top or from the side. But never from the front like this. Scissors shouldn't be on the front because it will damage the cake. Okay, so it should be on the top or the side. Press down on the base. Okay, you can see that is a 45-degree angle. It's not a flat. Okay, and arrange the other flowers. Usually I'll do the bigger flower first because this is a crescent shape. The bigger flower will be in the middle. You build the big flower first, and on the sides you build smaller and smaller flowers, so you get a crescent shape. Okay, big flower, smaller and smaller. Okay, here. Sometimes your flower stuck on your scissors. There's a lot of problem with many students. You have to paste it on the support. Paste properly, maybe press down a little bit. Then your scissors can come out easily. Okay? Do not just gently touching it. If you are just touching it, for example, I show you. You are just touching. Your scissors cannot come out. You need to press it a little bit down and your scissors can come out easily. Okay? And now we build two sides with smaller flower to make it sharp with that crescent shape. Okay. Do it pretty fast. Maybe here. Okay. And here. If the base is too much, you can remove it. Oh, okay. Last one. Last one. Here. Okay, can you see that is very thick here? And slowly becomes smaller on two ends and gets this crescent moon shape. Okay, that is how you create that. And now you have a lot of gaps. I mean, I have a lot of gaps here. How to do with this gap? What do you think? What can you put there? Can you remember? What else I can put there? We can put blossom flower. Okay, remember the one that we are supposed to freeze? Okay, I already piped some, so I will show you. Okay, these are the frozen blossom. That is just piped and frozen. And you can put them on the gap, okay, to cover up the gaps or any imperfection that you don't really like. It's time to cover it up, okay. Here, 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 here. Okay, maybe just like this. Enough, don't put too much. And for blossom, you have to add 3 dots in the middle. 3 dots to complete the flower. 3 small dots, okay, close to each other. And now, last thing is our leaves. Okay, leaves, the basic leaves, we are using tip number 352. Okay, this is tip number 352. It's a basic flower piping tip. Okay, pipe in this manner, not this way. Don't pipe this way, pipe straight. Okay, squeeze and move your hand in out. Maybe I'll show you in the nail. Or look, yeah, easier. Okay, squeeze and in out, in out. You get like a V shape leaves. Okay, again, squeeze in out, in out. Okay, you get the lines and the leaf shape. Okay, that's for leaves. Pipe directly on your flower. Okay. In between flowers or where there's gaps, you can pipe it too. Okay. Done. No, I think no more gaps and complete looking flower. Maybe I'll pull up a little bit. Okay. And you see, this is the completed crescent flower cake. Can you see? Maybe very bright the lighting. Okay. Done! Yay! So, is there any questions? I think I haven't really answered questions. Let's see. What causes, Roy asks, what causes air bubble in buttercream? Air bubble is definitely there. Air bubble is from your meringue. Okay, when you beat your egg white, it changed into meringue because there's air inside. That's why it's become meringue. So definitely there will be air bubble inside your buttercream. Is perfectly normal, and the air bubble help to lighten that butter taste. So you when you eat your Swiss meringue buttercream, it's not so heavy tasting. Okay, so air bubble is there. There's no way you have to, if you want to remove the air bubble, then it's not Swiss meringue buttercream already. So the air bubble is necessary. Okay, but if you, let's say, too much air bubble, you keep seeing an air bubble on the side of your cake when you frost, it's too much, you probably have to smooth your your buttercream first using the spatula. Smooth a little bit. Okay, smooth it. Pressing down, okay, in the pressing down motion to remove extra air bubble. Okay, don't stir it, but instead pressing down to remove extra air bubble. Okay. Right, as again, when I use buttercream to make flowers or pipe onto my cake, they melt in my hand in the piping bag. Anything can be done. Again, this is very natural. Okay, many beginners who start piping flowers, their buttercream start to melt because you hold on to your piping bags for too long. Your hands are warm. You are human. You have a body temperature. So your hands are warm. It melts the buttercream when you hold it for too long. Okay. So how to prevent it? You can wear a cotton glove. You know, like those kind of construction worker glove or cotton glove. Okay, wear them. It will slow down the buttercream from melting. Okay, it will slow down, but it will not be 100%, it will not melt. Buttercream will melt no matter what. Okay, so wear the glove. That's one way to prevent it. If your buttercream start to get too melty, you squeeze out everything in your bowl and put back to your fridge for a few minutes for the buttercream to harden again, and then use it again to pipe the flowers. Okay. But as you pipe, as you practice more and more, you will pipe faster, and your buttercream will not have much chances to melt as you get more familiar with flower piping. Okay, any more questions? Seems like not many questions. Okay, and there's a flower piping class. Maybe some of you might be interested in flower piping courses over at Nanatang. We have a lot of flower piping courses because I started off with flower piping. That is my specialty. So there are many different kind of flower piping course. There's on the cupcake as well. There's on whole cake. There's also using chocolate to pipe flowers. There's also using bean paste to pipe flowers. So there's a many variety of classes that I conduct at Nanatang, different variety of flower piping course. If you are interested, you can go on to my Facebook page, Nanatang, my Facebook page, Nanatang, Big House and Studio, and you can look at the different kind of flower piping courses available over there. Okay. If there's really no question for me, I will end off this session up. One more thing, I forgot to mention. Recipe will be given, okay, after this. And also, there's currently 70% off for all the workshops that I reintroduced. Now that we can start to do classes, now that 70% off is like a launch promotion, relaunch promotion again for 2 packs. So you have to join with a friend to get the 70% off discount for second packs. Okay, you have to join with a friend, and you can sign up on my website nanatang.com. Okay, so no more questions. No more questions. Then I will. One more questions. How long can the buttercream flower be kept in the freezer? Buttercream can be kept in the freezer for 1 month. Okay, unused, no color, not contaminated. You can keep in the freezer, wrap for 1 month. Okay, of course, that's not the best situation. You only make the cake probably maximum 2 days before. Okay, make the cake 2 days before your cake delivery or order. That is the best, as fresh as possible. Okay, no one wants to eat a cake that is in the freezer for 1 month. I don't think so. Okay? I think that's about it. I will sign off. Thank you everyone for joining me in this session, and we will announce the next free sharing session for 2 weeks time. I will post it in that Facebook group. So do join that Facebook group, nanatang.com/mini MINI. Okay, bye bye. Have a good evening. Okay.